The Mike Show presents Test Drive Interviews. Brought to you by Billy Craft Honda, Old Forest Road in Lynchburg. Today we have Emily Moore. She is from DePaul Community Resources, and we're going to learn about what DePaul does.
We're in our parking lot right now.
We are, and we're checking out the all-new Honda HRV, which Jess is going to tell us about. This is a fantastic vehicle. Can't wait to test drive it. Also, can't wait to learn what DePaul does in our community.
Very exciting. This is the all-new 2018 Honda HRV. It's our subcompact SUV. It does have four doors with the coupe-like styling. This is the EXL Nav model, so it has the leather seating in the front and all throughout, and then it has navigation. If it has leather, it's going to have navigation on these models. It'll have backup camera, heated seats, sunroof, and the econ button that diminishes a little bit of horsepower to give you more gas mileage. It also has the side camera, which is great for safety. Shows everything in your right blind spot. So this is a four-door model. The door is hidden right here in the back. Because of its coupe-like styling, it's making it sporty. So you open it up here, and you have lots of space in the back that can allow for car seats, and 3 people can sit across there.
We have Emily Moore.
Hi! This is designed by a woman right here. You see this? Short cups and tall cups go right there. Perfect. Very smart.
I love it.
It's all touch screen for the temperature and the fan there and all your controls. And then it still has a CD player.
Really?
Yes,
Cool.
it does have a CD player.
I want a tape deck.
And then you have all your options here that are touch screen.
Emily is with DePaul Community Resources. Emily, tell us about your organization.
So I am the regional recruiter for DePaul Community Resources, and we are a nonprofit human services organization. We span Central and Southwest Virginia, as far north as Harrisonburg and as far southwest as Big Stone Gap, Abingdon, Cedar Bluff. But I work out of our Lynchburg and Roanoke offices, and we work with children in foster care all the way through adoption and post-adoption. We work with adults and children with intellectual and developmental disabilities in the community through our day support programs, as well as in sponsored residential placements in the community. And we also do some community-based work. So if children are at risk of coming into foster care, our clinicians will work with the family, or if they're in foster care and are returning home, where we will work to facilitate that return home as well. And we have some outpatient therapists in our offices as well.
So now I get to drive. Oh, this is such a cool ride.
Look at the side camera, Mike.
Shows everything.
Oh,
when you're turning
wow.
right.
Holy moly.
This happens when you turn your turn signal on.
Objects are closer than they appear.
Whoa, that's cool. So that's every time you turn, Jess?
Right, every time you turn right.
Every time I turn, that's going to pop on the screen.
Yes.
My role as the regional recruiter for Lynchburg and Roanoke is to recruit foster homes for kids that are in foster care, and to recruit sponsored residential providers for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and we work with both children and adults. We're one of the only agencies in the state that can also serve children in our sponsored residential program. And so my role is to find providers that will offer hope and belonging to the families, the children, the individuals that we serve, and to do some of our community outreach, advocacy. We spend some time at the General Assembly each year during the session advocating for the clients that we serve and the folks that receive our services or don't receive our services and just need somebody to have a voice for them. So that is my main role, is to just make people aware of the problems that we have in our community and how DePaul can offer solutions to that.
So Emily, how many children are in need of these services?
So in the state of Virginia, there are currently about 5,400 kids in foster care. And that was as of July the 1st. The Department of Social Services posts those statistics. It has likely changed since then. There are likely more children in foster care. Here locally in Lynchburg, there are 122 kids in foster care as of July 1st as well. So that could have also increased as well by now. And we serve, since we are a nonprofit, we serve children from all over the state. So we may get referrals from Amherst, Appomattox, Bedford, Campbell, not just the city of Lynchburg. But Lynchburg is an area that has a great need for foster parents because of the amount of kids that are in care. There are 134 local Department of Social Services agencies in the state of Virginia, and Lynchburg ranks number 9 in the state with the highest number of children in care. and that's behind cities like Richmond and Roanoke and Fairfax, so cities that are much larger than Lynchburg. So that kind of puts things into perspective a little bit for us. And a kind of alarming statistic is Virginia is the worst state in the nation for children aging out of foster care without a permanent placement. So those are teens 18 and older that are getting too old for the foster care system and not going into independent living and don't have an adoptive family, don't have a permanent family placement with a relative or back to their birth family, kids that are going out and potentially becoming homeless or perpetuating that cycle of violence. And so we have so many kids that need this forever home that they would be able to get if we had more foster families in this community to serve them and give them that forever placement through adoption, or just as a forever home if the child doesn't want to be adopted as well. We have a lot of different options for folks that want to serve now, or maybe it's not a good time and they want to just get involved. We always welcome people to visit our website, which is DePaulCR.org. And then monthly, we have information sessions in our office. Here locally in Lynchburg, we have information sessions on the third Tuesday of every month at our Waterlick Road office, and that's from 6 to 8 in the evening. We've also recently been doing some webinars, and we post those on our Facebook each month because the times and dates may change, so folks can look into that if maybe they want to do it as a lunch and learn on their lunch break at work or something of that nature. And then for folks that maybe it's not really the right time, or they're not sure if they're in a place where they could do it right now, our organization has started a movement. We're calling it the Opening Doors Movement, because our vision is opening doors to hope and belonging. And so we're trying to bring the community into us to be a part of our DePaul Care Network, to offer whatever their specialization or services may be to the community, to kind of wrap their arms around DePaul and the folks that we serve. Maybe they have a skill in photography and they want to take senior pictures of our IL students or IL individuals that live in our IL programs. Maybe they have a specialization in finance and they want to do like a budgeting class for our kids that are, going into our IL program. I don't know, maybe they just want to help out and bake a cake for a foster family, or, help them go buy groceries or something when they don't have the time. So any way that people want to serve, we welcome them to just reach out to us and let us know, what they're kind of thinking. And we'll be happy to make that work whatever way we possibly can, because we just want to make sure that our kids feel like they're a part of a community. The individuals we serve feel like they're a part of a community, and they feel welcome in the homes of the people that serve them.
Billy Craft Honda, I can't thank them enough and say enough about their group and the vehicles that they represent. They're really, really cool vehicles. Check them out. They're on Old Forest Road. They sponsor test drive interviews. Want to thank Emily so much.
Yeah.
Emily, thank you so much for being on the program. And
very eye-opening.
It really is. I've got kids, and I can't even imagine that they wouldn't have their parents,
right,
or their grandparents, or somebody that would actually care about it, or aunts, uncles, somebody,
right.
that could take them in.
You don't think about what your life would be like without hope or without belonging, and you have to think that if there are 5,400 children in the state of Virginia that don't have that, what could that be like for them? Right. So we always want to bring awareness to that, the amount of children, the way that people can help, the way that even if they can't be foster parents, that there's still a way for people to serve.
Okay. And your website again is?
DePaulCR.org.
I want to thank Jess.
Thanks, Jess.
Thank you so much for demoing just yet another really, really awesome vehicle. Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. You can check out our program Monday through Friday, 93.7 KHF, also on the Radio 434 app, 24/7, 365. It's a free download. You can check us out at radio434.com. Follow us, The Mike Show VA, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Check out all of our videos, everything that we're doing on social media. We encourage you to go and check that out. Until next time, this is Test Drive Interviews.